Welcome back, seedlings. Time for another day in the Vale and around Quill and around our farm. And let our poor dog sleep. It's a nice rainy day outside. Speaking of the weather, I've had a really good day. Got snowed in just like everybody else in the world, but normally I get freaking crazy when this happens. But that has not happened this year. I have been able to keep myself occupied. I know how to catch fish. Why is it telling me this? I'm an expert fisherman by now. I was hoping we would get one of these rain fish. But anyway, I normally go crazy when it's weather's like this and I get snowed in, but this year everything's been fine. Don't know why. There we go, we got a rain fish. Still need to find a flagfish somewhere so we can make that fishy pie, or any type of fishy pie. Look at me, I'm just reeling them in like crazy. I got 3 rainfish, but like I promised, we're not going to just sit here and do a bunch of fishing. We're going to go around and do some explorating, see what's in some of these other places. All right, so Poppy Hill. We've been to the shoe. I guess the shoe isn't, we've been to Natives of Glory. I know we've been to these places. We just haven't unlocked all the map stuff there yet. So, because, I mean, it would say unvisited if we had been there. We've been to Drown Hill. We've been to Homesteads. We've got these places completely mapped out. We haven't been to any of these places. So let's go over here and check these out. There is a rootway and an outhouse. We're not talking about the outhouses though, remember? So stop bringing them up. All right, I backed out of that for some reason. So we're in cutting plots, so let's have a run around. Look, there's like turnips in the ground. Maybe we'll find some turnips here. We did find a map stone right out the bat. That must be a good omen. It's going to be a good day. There's somebody's got an orangery here. You do not have permission to take this. Lots of stuff growing in the ground. Who is this fine looking person here? Veg Rarney. All right, my little turnip. Nice to see a new face in these here parts. Much better than looking at an old onion face across the way. I am meant to be working, but often work just does itself for me. I have no idea what that means. Me neither. Oops, I just did that one. How are you? I need to be the most positive person around. Pronto. Let's just toss him a blueberry. I mean, nobody would hate blueberries, right? So we got Veg Rarney. I'd like to introduce ourselves with blueberries and a small gift in order to get there. Have I any gossip? Yes. Can you have it? Not yet. Oh, bollocks. Bit of rain hurt nobody except witches. Alright, so there's nothing here. Nice little farm he's got going here. You know, we haven't taken our dog out for any exploring to dig things up. Next time we go out. Alright, pumpkin. Pumpkins are too big to boil. You find these things in Mellow field soil. So should we ever need a pumpkin, now I know where to go. This door is not locked. The dog's coming at us. Let's feed Rhubarb. What are we gonna feed him? We're gonna feed him a fish. Seems like we should give him some meat. I'm not gonna, we'll give him a, I don't think dogs like fish, but he's not complaining. Alright, so let's go ahead and unlock this. Olive Ridge, and the only person that lives here is Veg Rarney. So we can go, I think we've already been north, so let's go southeast, or down this way, whatever this direction is. There's a nice little hedge here. Is there another house here? He said he didn't like looking at Old Onion Face. Is this Old Onion Face? Bruised Terraces. He's got a cat, and he's got a book I haven't read. We'll read his books and read his proverbs ere we talk to him. Barble. Barble weighs quite a lot, so in deep rivers can be got. Alright, Barble is a type of fish. My Diary by Tiller. That Veg Rarney, who does he think he is? He believes he is the lord of the plots because he fills his garden with turnips. Has he not seen my onions? Does he not appreciate the well-tended flowers and beautiful lavender? Ooh, I do love some lavender. I think he has always been jealous of my success and just copies me to try to get one over on me. I get a greenhouse, he must get a greenhouse. I get a new step, he must get a new step. I get a windmill, well, he can't afford a windmill, so I have him there. That man must know that I am the best in this part of the haven, and if anyone is going to beat those lawns, it will be me. I'm guessing there's somebody else. The name's of Lawns. Have I made my offerings today? That is a good question. We have not. Hello, my little onion. We're bringing you to our green and pleasant land. Well, it should be much more pleasant if his nibs took his ugly turnips and trotted off somewhere else, preferably as far north as possible. How are you? I ran around all the haven and now I'm buzzing like a bee. I need to slow down and take a more sedate pace. What's happening? I'm the hardest worker in Quill, which is why I'm so renowned. Alright, let's make sure let's give him a risky blueberry. He does not like blueberries. Alright, so Kintiller, we got a lot of catching up to do. It's okay. He doesn't look like... Alright, so it doesn't look like he's going to be somebody we're going to be marrying anytime soon. Not that I would want to. Not because he's a man, but because he's a jerk. Who doesn't like... Alright, look, there's another map stone. One more map stone to go. Alright. Gassy apple, hardier than any other fruit, but not so nice. But not so nice at points moot. Alright, so he's got a greenhouse. These people got nice hedges. Does he have anything in his? Ooh, we can go inside here. Cutting plots, mellow field. Ooh, we can use. Can we use his? Alright, so we can. Alright, so we can just put this stuff in here and get some flour. I hope he doesn't mind us using his. Alright, so remember this is here, people. Because I certainly will not. Alright, so we know that there's a windmill in cutting plots. Here, we can make our offerings to the goddesses right now, right? Today's the offering day, right? Wrong screen, calendar. Today is offering day, Druida day. Make offerings. And I'm not gonna, all right, I want to see if we can get low chance for harvested vegetable, medium chance for harvested crop, random in-season crop. All right, each collected crop. I don't think we need to worry about crops too much. Let's give them our last blueberry. And we'll go down to Hylas, extra, misfire of what? Supergrass, low chance to find seeds from grass cut with a sickle, or chickens lay an extra egg. What is a misfire? Misfire of what? Oh, she likes gassy apples. That's helpful. Regain 1 arrow or nodes, take additional data. Replenish, chance to gain an extra quality star from each mined node. Sunny weather, each collected herb yields 2. I want to try and gain... Alright, so if we do this one, that means it locks us out of... Well, chance of no loot from each monster. That locks us out of going into combat for a couple of days. Catnap, pet combat ability, gain more friendship points. I'm not worried about that. Collected herbs yields 2. Each looted item loses 1 quality star. Do we want to do combat this week, or do we want to spend more time working on mining? That's the question. Pet ability is up. Herbs do not grow. Who cares? Monster crit chance decreased. Gain less. Alright, do we have anything 5? Pets automatically fed and happy. No, we don't want any wither. Herbs do not grow. Monster crit chance decreased. 1 or nodes. Let's just do this one. This is an easy one. What do we want to give her? We'll give her a pond lurker. Alright, confirm. There we go. Make 3 offerings. Alright, so our offerings are confirmed now. Look at all these pumpkins, my friends. Pumpkins. Who's got the pumpkin? Whistle root. Summer and autumn give a toot when they see the whistle root. It's cute. Alright, so this is nice little fields of flowers here. There's Rivermore over there. We've been to Rivermore. And we find, what does this sign say? Creator notes number 26. Welcome to the first of the Mellow Fields region. This is just a little sample for you to experience. More soon. So it means that this is not done yet. But there's more to the Mellow Fields. Ooh, a date. This is a nice little date location, isn't it? In here in all the middle of all these golden flowers. Poppy powder taken neat will make you think you have duck's feet. Does that mean we can make poppy powder and 9-ball pool? Why is it called 9-ball pool? Interesting name. Can we get over to the other side of this lake? Or pond, or whatever it might be. Alright, now we have to go all the way around this hedge. This is what I'm used to calling a hedge, not a hinge. Alright, so if we go here, can we then go down around? No, we'll go across this wee little bridge here. We can't go down there. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find this other map stone just yet, because we came out of the route way up there. At least we know where a lot of these things are now, at least. Did we come over this way? I think we did. There's the first map stone we found. There's the route way we came in, so maybe we just need to go over here. Look. Rainbow mushroom. Flickerfin, where fairies dance and dour gnomes sit. Flickerfin does flirt and flirt and flirt? Is flirt a word? What is this place? Is this another mine? And they call it a mine. A mine! Not a mine. It's a tomb. Let's do a little bit of... Let's see if there's anything here special. Or is this more tin? Zinc? We read a little bit of something about zinc earlier, didn't we? At least we know now where to get zinc. Is this something? Bird's nest? Another... is a broken hinge, so to speak. Don't have permission to take that. Alright, so there's that one. Where, oh where could it be? Unless it's down around here. Sometimes the creator does a good job of hiding these things, which is annoying. He's too good at his job. So we can't go up that way. Can't go that way. Oh, look what I found right here. Right in the middle of the pumpkin patch. We probably walked right past it earlier. Alright, so now we can look at our complete map and we can see that there's two houses where the two farmers do not like each other. The golden fields, which were quite nice. There's something to the north. I think that's just those mines, right? That was just the mines we went into, and then there's something over here. So we'll follow the road over here. We did not... well, yeah, there's a route way here, so know where it is at the moment. We can always look at the map to find that out. Follow the road to the next little town. Did he have a book in his house? The other guy had a book in his house. I don't know. That's the first guy. Here we go. Are we going the right way? Probably not. Yep, we can just hop on this little bit of road here. This little sign will tell us where we're going. Mellowbrook and Rivermore. We've already been to Rivermore, so let's head over to Mellowbrook. See what's here. Mellowbrook, Mellow Fields. We're in Mellowbrook, which is part of Mellow Fields. It's a miniature citadel. Alright. I think we're gonna hold off on just giving out random fruits and vegetables. You see a stranger. Do you say hello politely? Turn to page 27. Ignore them, turn to page 101. I guess this is a guy that wrote all those choose your own adventure books. How are you? I am doing okay, really. Life gives you apples and acid indigestion. Nothing is going on. It's as quiet as a mouse in slippers. See you later. I'm not just gonna hand him people random fruits anymore. Or vegetables. Island of the Citadel, the Death Trap held Doom Warlock King. I think we've already read this one. Yeah, Crimson Fish. Yeah, we've already read that about the red herring. So, duplicate books. To be honest, there's less duplicate books in here than I found so far in Skyrim. Alright, here's the nice little tavern keeper. Well, hello there. Hello, sir. Livingston. Have any of your fantasies involved fighting? Come across any death traps? You should visit my workshop. It's full of games. Life is one big role-playing game, isn't it? You are a hero. Capital of you to become my ally in these dark times. Do you want to join me in fantasy fighting all manner of monsters? From the forest where doom awaits to dungeons full of death traps and swamps full of scorpions, adventure awaits on every page. The books, of course. I just love these books where you choose your own path without crossing any legal boundaries. I think he's referring to fan fiction. One minute you could be raiding tombs, and the next in a snowy cavern having tea with a witch. And by tea, I mean whacking her with a big +3 sword called Witch Bunker. My dialogue is meant to suggest I am working, but I often forget who I am. Confused? Me too. Oop, I don't want to give him a gift. Yes, I did mean to press. Oops. Alright, how are you? I dreamt I was a flower. I smelled wonderful. I want my dream to come true. Alright, so maybe that's a hint. We could give him a flower. But which flower do we want to give him? Are herbs flowers? No. There's flowers. Do we have anything that's... I don't want to give away good stuff. Poppies can give the scent of illusion. Rose of romance, don't want to give that away. How about a bowing Nancy? Let's give him a bowing Nancy. Well, we got 11 for that. And we were already at 2.5 for some reason. Acceptable. Dawn strawberries are sweet as can be. See you later. So I mean, picking the strawberries at dawn is the best time to pick them. We've already met that soul. And I saw a proverb down here, at least I thought I did. There it is. Mint is cool and lots of fun, calms your soul and removes the runs. Okay, good to know. Harmony House. Was there another nice little area? Exits, homes, miniature citadel, and Harmony House. I like the names of this place. Not gonna talk about that outhouse there. Another book. Placeholder books. Necessary or just waffle by amusingly named author. We've already read this one. I read that book. Some more nice folks for us to meet. Getting to know all of our neighbors around here, but I'm going to go down here first and see if there's a map stone. Lettuce. Only when Quill freezes does lettuce hide to avoid the sneezes. I'm guessing that means only when during the winter time will it disappear. We don't know what's to the south yet, do we? Let's look at the world map. Looks like there's a burial ground or something to the south. There's some plots. Lots of people around here have these wonderful little greenhouses. Barley hops and barley jumps. And Mellow feels fertile, tended clumps. What time is it? It's only 3 o'clock. We got time. Ooh, there's another apothecarist. Cat Turnip. Hello. Not seen you before. I wouldn't bother hanging around these parts. Things have been depressing ever since those lawns took over. What's happening? Who will buy these wonderful roses? Such a sight has never been seen. Well, it would be a sight if I had a bowing Nancy to show up. Help! Well, I do. I have a bowing Nancy, as a matter of fact. I just gave one away. I really don't like shopping, but I have to do some. I'm not buying any gifts, though. I am not made of brass. I am made of meat, before you ask. I give her a bowing Nancy. There you go. Only 2 stars. We just met, lady. Thanks. Spot on. You get 9 brass for that, and some 5 reputation. This reputation is going to take a while to grow, isn't it? Unless we go make a suicide run into... Alright. Combat items. Trading in Pain by Chuck Potions. Did you know you can take items into the Dark Forest to use against the monsters there? I think I haven't read this book. They are readily bought just outside each forest by the specialty traders that turn up there every day. It is also rumored that wishing wells secreted in the woods can offer prizes for a donation, which includes these very same items. Be sure to check what kind of denizen inhabits each place and adjust your loadout accordingly. If you're always getting hit, some nice cream or a toughness powder can help. When to keep your enemies at bay, throw some fire between you and their nasty fangs. Some items actually can't be bought, so catch bees in jars or find special fountains of blessed water. So stock up where you can and prepare properly. You even may make it out in one piece. Doubt it. Candy hair. Want a friendship fine and dandy? Give a hair that's made of candy. I mean, it always works. Introduce Dispenser. Welcome, welcome. Nice and neat to see a new face in these parts, and a pretty one. Looks like you don't even need cream. What's your secret? What's happening? My fishing skills have gone right down the river. Literally. I dropped my rod and it floated away. I need a pond lurker to somehow make me feel better about myself. Who needs a pond lurker to feel better about himself? Well, we have a pond lurker. There you go. Just what I requested. Thanks. 10 friendship points for him. Doesn't really get us anything new. Except 5 rep. No gold. That's fine. What can we buy from him? Tough skin powder. No, is that the actual powder or is that a recipe? That's a powder. Alright, healing cream. Now we can buy all these stuff. We can buy all these stuff when we get to the... Like he said, we can buy all these things when we get outside the actual place. How do we get over here and talk to this guy? Introduce. Papa Russ Ebers. I have been a chemist ever since I could rub 2 leaves together. Got the fart, the bad heart, I can help. You might not even need amputation. This may seem a bit forward, but could you help me get a rainfish? Why? Yes, I can. The reason is embarrassing. Discretion is required. Alright, so I'm always willing to help out somebody who wants a random fish for some reason. We do have 3 rainfish. I'll be happy to give one up. Slippery challenge. Thanks, just what I asked for. 21 friendship points for that one. Probably still not enough to get to the first heart. But we got 5 rep. Seems like we get more rep for that. But who am I to complain? Now we can't buy anything from him. Can't use the apothecary. I mean, we could use the apothecary equipment, but I don't even know if we know how to make anything apothecary-rific. All right, 2 more map stones in this area. The day's starting to get a little on. I think that's just a wanderer. We don't need to waste time with him. Who's this person? Cat Turnip. We've already talked to her. Here's a book. The Mellow Fields Visitor Guides by Bri Bilson. Well, butter my cheeks and toast my hairpiece were the first words uttered to me when I first stepped into Cunning Plot. The house there at the time was owned by Mr. Boggins, and he was not more than 5 feet tall, or 10 half-feet if you use the old measurements, or 20 toes if you go even further back to when times and people were simpler. Good day, sir, I called out cheerily. It was obvious he had recognized me. My portrait is sketched onto the back cover of all my travel guides. Have you come to tour our humble haven, he asked, cheeks as red as the cabbages he grew. Why, yes, sir, I have, I replied. It was at this point I realized I had wasted a lot of words on this small but worthless anecdote. So to sum it up, mellow fields, short people, gorgeous gardens, massive turnips, and peacocks. 9 out of 10 would engage in idle chit-chat again. Alright, the longing garden. This sounds very romantic. I'm longing for you in the garden. Rose of romance blooms bright all year round, both day and night. Let me out of this hedge. Alright, let's go over here. I don't even know how to ask somebody on a date. We're gonna have to do some more investigation into romance soon. Introduce ourselves to Sprout Onions. Greeting, I am Sprout, Rick's friend. He runs the good store and is well known around Quill. Just keep his house tidy. I need anything, talk to him. He's the man with the flan. What's happening? Absolutely nothing fun going on for once. Whoops, don't want to do that. Alright, that. Hate these buttons. I feel good, thanks, till it makes stereo fool you, though. I feel good. Alright, goodbye. Just wanted to get your name in my logbook. Trade wins. Alright, we know 2 people live there. Introduce ourselves to Dick Turnip. What in frail's chaff do you want? Come to look on the ruins of my life? What's happening? I really don't like shopping, but I have to do some. I am not buying any gifts, though. I am not made of brass. I am made of meat, before you ask. Wow, you just repeat other people's dialogue, I guess. Things could be better, like everything. Well, I'm not going to risk making you even more angry. Everything you wanted to know about Nookie. I'm just going to let that sit there for a minute. There are many pleasures in life. A nice beer, a juicy pork pie, a warm toilet seat. There's also the act of Nookie. It is both a pleasure and a means to keep life going. 2 married people can get together and may even be blessed with a child. So how does this act begin? How can 2 people entwine and share in the most natural of acts, and sometimes unnatural, but that's another book. First, one must get a rabbit corn doll and gift it to their partner. Then the act begins, if accepted. There can be a few outcomes from this, and virility can help reduce the chances of a flop, literally. So take your foods, find the optimal places for romance, and increase your chances on the spinner we call the Wheel of Delight. Good luck, goddess bless, and go get 'em. Alright, well, it's going to be interesting. Have something for you. I can't remember my youth. My memory is as hazy as the summer evenings. Why does she have that above her head? Introduce. Rake Grassbeard. Good greetings. I am Rake Grassbeard. I am the guy who can get it for you. Charmweed, rainbow mushrooms. If you're partial, maybe some dragon's bane to celebrate your kid's coming of age. Who will buy these wonderful roses? Such a sight has never been seen. Will it be a sight if I had a poppy to show off? Help! Alright, it seems like these are... Do we have a poppy? Yeah, we have 8 poppies. You only get the 2-star poppy, though. You are a star. Cheers. 10 friendship points. Just rep. Seems like he would give us something more. Maybe a discount. Goodbye. Can we buy anything from him? No. Oh, well, this is one of those shops we go and buy here. Turnip seeds. Bush medley. Sunflower seeds. Ooh, we have some new... rabbit corn doll. We already have our Peggy soup, Rose of Romance, glass jar, candy squirrel. I'm going to keep a candy squirrel on us in case we run into anybody we want to give it to. And I'm going to buy, I think, a sunflower seeds. Alright, so we haven't met this person. Goldie Lawn, you look like a proper ninnock. Were you dragged through the ugly bush before you were beaten with the ugly stick? Problems, the usual. What's happening? Have you seen the prices of stuff these days? I can't use the inflation joke because that is used elsewhere. All right. Let's see what's up here. We've already talked to this woman. A long path up here. This looks interesting over here. We haven't been up here yet, right? What does this go into? Mellow Brook, Mellow Fields. Right, we're still in the same place, right? Alright. Bluefish Toasty. Make deal with it. Alright, so fish. Alright, so this is just a random cave. It's not even a date spot. A hidden cave with a recipe in it. Gotta love it. Can we get over there to get that thing? Maybe if we could float around on our pig, we could do it. It's almost time to head home. Look, we can walk through this. No, we can't walk through this water. How do we get over there? I guess we need duck feet. Blooming Champion by Doug Gardens. Yes, really. Every year, the people of the Vale hold their annual flower show. In the past, we've had some incredibly talented winners. Who could forget Rosemary beads and her massive hanging baskets? Or the year Buzz Off amazed us with the scented sunflowers. And who could forget 5-time champion Jasmine Teapot and her stunning array of funeral wreaths? How does one join the pantheon of gardening greats? Presenting 5-star flowers is really the only way to win. So utilize those proverbs and eke out every star you can. Failing that, just buy some on the hush hush. So we need to grow them, or we can buy them, so we can cheat. In case you were wondering, in case you were going to do something as naughty as cheating in the flower show. It is a video game. Cheating is encouraged, I would imagine. Have we seen this house before? I don't know. I don't see the stone for it. Maybe that was somebody else. Right. It's definitely a house, but it doesn't have a stone. Lyric, Sweet Child of Mine by ZZ Topple. Who's the girl that can make leopards deaf? Who can outsing any motley crew of bards? The Who is the queen of the birds. The Iron Maiden with the deep purple streak of hair. A foreigner who crossed the river Styx in a Led Zeppelin. Her journey brought her across Clearwater on a green day to Quill. One kiss from her battle axe, the metal liquor is poison. Is metal? Oh, Metallica. Okay, I was thinking for a minute, is there actually a band named Metal Liquor? She is a slayer of scorpions, a disturbed Saxon and morbid angel who brings megadeth to your carcass with her tool until you have faith no more. I love Faith No More. As a testament to her, White Snake? Alright then, Lyric is the master bard of Quill. She is not what you would call traditional. Sorry. Alright, so is this Lyric here? Introduce. No. Thomas Steele. Ho there. Need anything forging? Best blacksmiths in Quill. Our anvil is at your service. Well met, friend. A blacksmith needs friends in these times. Dark things are afoot. I don't mean this soot on my toes. I didn't always want to be a smithy. And you know, instead of I fancied myself as a hunter or tracker, or just investigating things used for detective work. The lack of crime in Quill sort of spoils that, though. Oh, just one more thing before you go. You have some soot on your nose. What's happening? I'm a bit annoyed with someone. I would love it if they had a dose of narcolepsy. I'm too big of a chicken. No, I'm not going to do it. Alright. Now, maybe if you fine folks want to go and do a dark playthrough. Alright, now we've got the mapped region, and I think we're right next to that, which is good because it is about time to go home. That's closed. We've met this guy. Have we marked this house, though? Yes, we've marked this house. We just come right around here. We're at the Rose. We're at the Rootway. Let's take a quick look at our area here. So Mellowbrook has got a nice little forge and a shop. We need to come back and check out the forge and the notice board. So tomorrow on the next episode, because we are at the end here, we need to come back to Mellowbrook. And from Mellowbrook, so we got all the cunning plots mapped out. So from Mellowbrook, we can go down here. This looks just like a farm or something over here. Now this looks quite interesting over here because it has one of those. I'm guessing this is their festival green. Some sort of party place up here is probably where they sacrifice their virgins. Don't know what that is. Big bucket. There was an old lady who lived in a bucket. I don't know. And then maybe this is there's another windmill down there. All right, so let's hop on into the Rootway and head on home. Wish there was a Rootway right in Willowdown Farm. There is an outhouse, but we're not going to talk. It's going to force me to do it sooner or later, isn't it? It's going to force me to use the outhouses, to travel around. It's going to force me to blaspheme the good doctor's name just so I can travel around faster. I have to give up some years of my life some exploring. I think we're doing a good balance of exploring and domestication. Can we plant these seeds real quick? Is it okay if we plant at night? Yeah, sunflower seeds and wheat seeds. Alright, we can plant our sunflower seeds here, and it's raining. We can't plant our wheat seeds, right? Nope, because it's out of season. Is there any pig poop that we can grab real quick? I know you were wanting to see me grab some pig poop. No, but we do need to feed truffles. Feed him just a regular apple. Sorry, a regular 3-star apple. Maybe he'll produce us some fine poop tomorrow. Leave an offering for these dudes. We've got 14 gassy apples. Or rotten apples. We'll leave a rotten apple for them. It doesn't seem to matter what we leave for them. And here we are. Once again, we've got some exploring done. We made some new friends. We made another enemy. Got some more proverbs. Read some more books. Explored more of the land. Mopped. Lots of mop stones. We're ready to go for tomorrow, and it looks like we got some tomatoes that need to be harvested too. So thank you once again, friends, for being with me, and I will see you again soon.